Okay, Arnold weekend officially starts. I'm on my way to Columbus. Way better sleep last night. Knee was killing me before bed. So, try to hold strong on the flight here. I got all the tools I could possibly have to work on it. So, I will survive. Boarded, headed to Columbus. Already found a friend. That's Keegan. He's hunky and he's gonna help us. I'm not the only fucking creep with his toes painted. Those look excellent. All right, on the ground, boots on the earth. Time to get bags, head to convention center, and get set up. I will see you guys there. We got we're wedged in. We're fucking dialed for the Arnold. It's snowing. That's kind of cool.
It's definitely not sandal leather.
No.
Found that out real fast.
Sandalwood maybe.
Yeah.
Delicious smell. Ooh, rapid reboot. So, this is the first time I've traveled with the rapid reboot system. Worked great. Fit in my luggage in this nice little carrying case. These things will be an absolute lifesaver for me this weekend. For sure. I'm feeling pretty rough, but it's gonna be awesome. All right, quick recharge. Now off to the seminar. Seminar. Go get those smarts. Beach made it.
I'm here.
You can watch me hobble around. Man, that recharge with those boots helped a fuck ton. That's a form of measurement.
Seminars on the East Coast. I did a seminar at Zach Evanesh's gym about 3 years ago in New Jersey. And guess what? Nobody fucking cared. Helps to make me less nervous and when I know what I'm going to say. But the reason why I prepared this way today is usually the best stuff comes on the fly, and the best stuff comes from your heart. And when I do that, I've always come up with the same answers for everything. for everything I've ever done, it's always come down to the same things. And every time somebody is doubting me, or anytime somebody says this can't be done or that can't be done, you know, I've heard it all. You know, it doesn't make any sense to start a magazine. No one's doing print anymore. Well, fuck off! I don't care. I want to make a magazine for powerlifting. You know, when I first started, I was strong with my friends, so I found something to kind of hold on to, and I held on to that for a very, very long period of time. And that was something that was always in my back pocket. I don't know what it was about lifting, because lifting just wasn't anywhere. It wasn't popular. I remember as a kid even being embarrassed about powerlifting. My mom would call the school. She'd call the local paper and she'd say, "Oh, my son broke a record." And then they would announce it at school and I would just fucking duck down in my chair and turn purple. Because no one else was doing it. It wasn't cool. It was weird. It was a really awful time in my life. My brother just died that weekend, and I talked to Mark. He said, "Man, you know, I don't know what to do here. What should we do?" He's like, "You know what? There's people there, you know, who paid to come and see us. We're gonna go anyways. We're gonna put on an awesome show. You're gonna dedicate this to your brother, and it's gonna start something awesome." And he was right about one thing. We started something awesome, and we dedicated it to him, and everything's been great. One thing he was wrong with is that no one kind of showed up. You know, actually invest, go to other seminars. Get yourself better, because, you know, it's all about kind of what Mark talked about. It's about, you know, kind of the web that you're able to weave, the people that you're able to touch, not in a weird way, but, you know, in a good way. And you're able to change lives and make people better. If you get to touch, you know, one person who therefore gets to go ahead and make 3 other people better, you know, that's your kind of line, that's your spider web that keeps going out further and further and further. 901-pound deadlift at 220, am I right? But
Good. I really like the decorations at the state meet though.
That's an amazing accomplishment on the platform. But who do I get text messages from? Who do I get phone calls from all the time? You as well, and you guys as well. This is one of the coolest fucking people you'll ever meet. He is so kind, and that's kind of the message of today, is that you can be strong and you don't have to be an asshole. This is where I met Matt, and just like these other situations and these other people that I've met, we've shared information. Matt now has his own company that's thriving, and a lot of that is because of our communication over the years. And again, he gives me a pat on the back for something. Matt says, "Hey, I think I'm going to do this thing, and I might start up this clothing." Fuck yes, do it. By all means, do it. Give him a goddamn pat on the back. What does it cost me to give somebody a pat on the back? Nothing, right? And now he's done all the work. Now he's off and running with this thing. Guys, 2-time Highland Games champion, Matt Vincent.
Whoa. Thank all of you for being here. I often feel kind of outmatched in a group like this. Jesse's an amazing coach. Ed, Mark, and Stan. I throw rocks in the field. That's the sport that I've dwindled down to. Wasn't a very good strongman. I wasn't a great powerlifter. And as a throwing background in college, I worked my way into more obscure sports, past the Ocho, and found a sport that I was pretty good at, and really, really enjoyed it. And the thing I wanted to talk about is more on what Mark was saying about like just strong and the stronger life and the relationships that I've made through simply loving the barbell and loving lifting. It's been incredible. I've never would have thought when I was 14 and started lifting for football that it would evolve into something like this. And so that continued after college, and found some Highland Games and really enjoyed it. And it was just another thing to train for. And that's what I realized that I love, is that I like training. I like lifting, and I love the whole process of it. You know, this idea of like, well, if I can just win this, or if I can just hit this number. Like, man, everybody up here can tell you there's no finish line. There's no point that you got there and you go, whew, well, that was good. It's just not there. So you're going to spend decades in the process because there is no end. So learn to love that. I mean, learn to love the going to the gym. Learn to love you know, figuring out how to continue to get better. I mean, at some point there's a critical mass. It's great getting better when you're new. Everything's great, all the information works, and you can just dive right in. But the longer you've done it, it gets trickier. You start reaching this point where, you know, I can't get stronger without seeming to get hurt. Yeah, I'm a smaller guy for sure in the group of professionals. I mean, I think someone recently did something. I think out of the top 20 pros in the world, average height and weight was 6'3", 310. And I'm 6 foot 280 when I compete.
Right.
I'm less than that now. Chasing it. So that's it. Relationships, guys like Stefan in the back. I shouldn't be a guy from middle of nowhere, Louisiana, who wasn't very good at track and field, who's built the relationships and friendships I have all over the world through lifting. Strength's the best thing that's ever happened. Just the pursuit of stronger. And that's what we can all do, is the pursuit of the stronger person. It doesn't matter what Jesse can lift or what Mark can lift. None of those things affect me. We've had injuries, but better than yesterday. And that's that pursuit. It's that enjoying that drive and that life to be better today than you were yesterday.
Blame this or I blame Ed Coan for everything all the time. You might try to like place the blame on someone else for whatever, but it's always against yourself. I mean, even a simple decision to eat something. Those of you that are trying to diet and try to like lose weight, there's always that battle of the fat guy coming back saying you should eat a cheeseburger, right? There's always that. There's always that inner monologue of you battling back and forth with yourself.
Managed to survive through the seminar. The knee is feeling much better. I can't get over what a difference that hour using those boots made. I was damn near in tears struggling when I got out of the expo. So being able to come over here, probably had 250, 300 people come to the seminar, getting to talk with Ed and getting to talk with Stan and Mark, just a real honor to even be considered in that group and be able to share, I don't know, whatever insight I've got from my time training, and that I love training in the barbell and people that want to be involved. And doing it free like this that Mark does is amazing. I can't say that enough, and how cool to see what he's doing. What a cool example it is to see him fucking giving shoes away to people and doing a free seminar and taking his time. I mean, that's how you get people on your side to help grow your thing. So that's it. That's our day. I'll see you bright and early at the booth. Spread hate, always party.